right, you guys. The truth is to be told and not sold. This is Raw Detroit, and this is Keeping It Raw. And I'm going to talk about the Lions in a way that is going to open up eyes, in a way that some people is not going to like it. But it has to be told. Somebody got to tell it. Now, the biggest thing with this franchise, and I've been seeing this for a long time, is that it seems that we're incompetent to get talent on this roster. There's a lot of quarterbacks that we could have chose to bring upon the roster. We did not have to sign Tim Boyle back. We did not have to bring back David Blough. But because we want to be frugal with the money, and I understand that, you don't want to spend a lot of money on just anybody. You got guys out there like Jameis Winston, Cam Newton. And I know guys, I've heard it all before. We don't want those guys. Okay, cool. This is supposed to be a rebuild, right? If this is a rebuild, what are we doing? What are we doing, Detroit? The thing is, this whole thing is about us trying to get better. What are we doing, Detroit? I mean, I got a righteous anger right now. A righteous anger at this team. I really didn't know what to say and what I wanted to say about the Detroit Lions because I've been knowing this team for a very, very long time. I've seen so many players go through this team. I've never seen competition at the quarterback position. Jared Goff looks like he won't have any competition. If he goes down and get hurt, God forbid the man getting hurt, but if he happens to go down, we brought back the same quarterbacks that couldn't win last year. What are we doing, Detroit? What are we doing? What are we doing? Yeah, I'll give Brad Holmes his kudos to when it comes to the draft pick so far. But the free agency is not the greatest. We brought back a lot of players on this team. Some of them I can see, rightfully so. When you want to bring a few back. But at the same time, what are we doing, Detroit? Can somebody answer me that question? What are we doing in Detroit? There's a lot of quarterbacks that you can possibly look at. And I'm talking about free agent before I even talk about drafting one. Free agency. We chose to bring back Tim Boyle and David Blough. If I'm David Blough, I don't sign the contract, bro. They played you, bro. And I'm just keeping it raw. You were the number 2 quarterback all season long. Here it is. Tim Boyle is out on IR. And you thinking that you're going to get the opportunity, Goff goes down with a slight injury. And also he went down, I believe, because of the COVID-19. So you're thinking that, the Lions are going to go out there and play David Blough. We're going to see a little bit more of him. You did not see that. David Blough got leapfrogged by Tim Boyle. And maybe because the Lions wanted to see what Tim Boyle was all about. So we saw what he was about. We haven't won any games, I don't believe, with a backup quarterback in a very long time since Sean Hill. It has been a very long time since the Detroit Lions have won a game with a backup quarterback. You want your backup quarterback to be capable of winning games. We decide to bring back 2 guys that we could have replaced. But we call it a rebuild in Detroit. We're rebuilding. Rebuilding, or whatever you want to call it. Renovating. I don't know what you want to call it. The only thing that we done was bring in two new players, DJ Chark and the tight end that we got from New Orleans on today. This is a rebuild. This is what you paying your hard-earned money for on Sundays. Detroit, come on, man. We got to be better than this. We have to be better than this. You're telling me we're paying our hard-earned money to watch the Detroit Lions bring back a mediocre team. You bring back two guys that have, I don't know, they don't have it to win. I don't know if the Lions are going to take a quarterback in this draft. I don't know. It doesn't look like it. There's a lot of speculation. There's a lot of talk whether or not the Lions will still bring in a quarterback. And if they do, it'll probably be a later round guy. You won't get Malik Willis. You won't get a Sam Howell. You may not get a Desmond Ridder. I don't know, man. I don't know what this team is doing anymore. I really don't know what the Detroit Lions are doing anymore. It doesn't make any sense to me for you to bring back Tim Boyle. It doesn't make sense to me to bring back David Blough for what? What are we bringing them back for? Why? I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. We want to know. I know some of the fans want to know. Everybody ain't happy about this. I ain't happy about it. I've been a fan of this team a very, very long time, and I'm not happy with bringing back mediocre talent, bro. I ain't happy with it. I am frustrated with this team. I am frustrated with some of the decision makings that they make. I know that we need defensive guys. We need a lot of guys on defense. I do know that. And it looks like that's the way that we're going to be going. So everybody that wanted defense, you're going to get what you wanted. You're going to get all defense. But you can't forget how the offense wasn't able to move the ball. How could you overlook that? Everybody's talking about we've been building the trenches for a very, very long time, drafting nothing but offensive linemen, nothing but defensive linemen. When do we get Pro Bowl caliber, marquee, blue chip type of skill position players on this football team? Riddle me that. Riddle me that. When are we going to get the talent on this team to take this team to the next level? You're telling me it's 32 teams in the NFL and we decide we're supposed to be in a rebuild though. And we bring back majority of our free agents. Aren't you supposed to tweak it a little bit? I know that there was some guys that played well, but that don't mean I got to bring back everybody. That don't mean I got to sign everybody. Detroit, we're tired. We're tired of the mediocre teams that we have every season. We're tired of not being able to be able to develop talent on this roster. We're tired of the losing. We're tired of the rah-rah speeches and the pep speeches. We're tired of that. We want to win football games. Where is the talent? You mean to tell me we can't pick up a Jameis Winston? You mean to tell me we can't pick up a Marcus Mariota to back up Jared Goff? Oh, I forgot. Oh, I'm sorry. We don't want to really play that much. We'll pay the quarterback $2 million and be happy with that. But then you expect if Jared Goff goes down, that Tim Boyle is going to come in and we'll win football games. That ain't going to happen. If Jared Goff goes down, we will not win a football game. I don't see it. And if we do, it'll be a miracle. We are tired of doing the same old. I'm tired of the rah-rah speeches. I'm tired of the bad decision making by the front office. This is supposed to be a rebuild, bringing all of your guys back. You don't tweak this thing just a little bit. You're supposed to be tweaking this thing. But you decide to bring just about everybody back. I believe, 10 out of 13 guys you bring back? And we're supposed to be happy with this. Yeah, we're supposed to just skip to my Lou and be happy with what we're seeing in Detroit. I ain't happy with it. I'm not happy with Tim Boyle coming back. And I'm just keeping it a hundo with you. I'm not happy with David Blough coming back. And I'm just keeping it a hundo with you. I ain't happy about that. You mean to tell me out of all of these quarterbacks, we couldn't go get Josh Rosen? We couldn't go get somebody else? We had to bring back Tim Boyle and David Blough, who you guys disrespected last year? If I'm David Blough, I don't sign back with the Lions. I know I'm under contract. I'm under restrictions or whatever. I don't sign with the Lions. But I understand why he did it. He got to feed his family. I understand that. But at the same time, we don't understand this as a fan. This free agency to me has been okay. Getting all of my guys back is not what I plan on doing. If I want to be better in 2022, I don't bring every single player back that was a part of the team last season. There's a couple pieces, yes, I bring back because those guys, they worked hard and they deserve it. And I understand that you reward some guys when they work hard. I understand that part. But the part that I don't get is why do we continue to bring back mediocre talent on our roster and we expect to be better? You expect to win more than 3 games this season coming up. Everybody is talking about how easy the schedule is for the Detroit Lions. The schedule is never easy if you're a Detroit Lions fan because you don't win in Detroit. You don't win football games. The schedule is never easy. We're bringing back mediocre talent and everybody's okay with that. I ain't okay with it. I'm not. I am tired of this franchise making bad choice after bad choice, bad decisions after bad decisions. I ain't happy with being mediocre. I'm sick and tired of some of the decisions that the front office makes. It's mind-boggling. It's puzzling, to say the least. What are we doing in Detroit, man? We are an incompetent franchise, bro. We don't get it right. We just can't get right. We like my man on the movie Life. Can't get right. We just can't get right. No matter how hard we try, no matter what coach we hire, no matter what GM we bring in, we just can't get right. You bring back the same 2 quarterbacks that couldn't win last season. You give nobody else an opportunity to come in and be the quarterback for this team. And I'm not even talking about Malik Willis. I'm talking about free agency. I ain't even talking about the Sam Howells and the Carson Strongs or Matt Corral or Desmond Ridder. I'm just talking about free agency. You couldn't go get Winston. You couldn't go get nobody. We got to just accept Tim Boyle and David Blough. When are we going to stand up as fans and say enough is enough? We want to win. We want talent. We are tired of losing. We're tired of not having Pro Bowl caliber players on our team. We're tired of not having a reliable backup quarterback in Detroit that can win a football game. We never have competition at the quarterback spot. When is the last time? Somebody tell me in the comment section, when is the last time the Detroit Lions have had QB competition? I'll wait for it. Tell me, when was the last time we had it? When is the last time we groomed a quarterback? I'll wait. This doesn't make any sense, guys. And I'm just tired of Detroit making some of the, I don't know, man. We just don't make the right decisions, man, as a franchise. Our owners, man, our owners and our management, man, is not the greatest, man, when it comes to thinking. You let me run this team, and I guarantee you the Lions will win football games. I guarantee it. Because it'll be guys on this team that you didn't think would be on this team. They'll be out there balling. We're tired of being mediocre, man. We're tired of being the laughing stock in the NFL. We're tired of being the gum on the bottom of somebody's shoe. We're tired of being doormats to everybody and just laying down. And when they see us on the schedule, they already know it's a W. We're tired of that, Detroit. Aren't you tired of that? I'm tired of the rah-rah and the pep speeches. We want to win. We're supposed to be rebuilding. If you're rebuilding, guess what? That means you're going to be renovating some things. That means that I'm going to be knocking some stuff down and I'm going to be taking some stuff out of here. And I'm going to be restructuring it the way it needs to be restructured in Detroit. What are we doing, Detroit? Can somebody tell me what are we doing? I don't understand the notion of bringing those guys back. I understand, guys. I understand that we need defensive guys. I understand that. The defense was cheeks and buns or whatever you want to call it. It wasn't great. But the offense couldn't move the ball either. Do you remember that? Do you remember that? Or you just remember Jared Goff playing good at the end? Do you remember we couldn't score? Do you remember that? It ain't just about the defense either. It's about a team. The Lions will not be good until the team can get right as a whole and be a unit. Just like you in the Army, being a unit, being one. We can't have one soldier out of line. Everybody has to be in line. We got to get it together, guys. Well, this very well definitely could be my last ride. I'm sick and tired of this franchise not winning and not putting the right pieces together, not knowing how to build this franchise, not bringing the right people in, the right football minds in. You'll be better if you hire somebody off the streets to be able to fix the Detroit Lions. I know the issues. I know the problems with this team. I will be taking talent that people don't think that I'll be doing the unorthodox thing with the Lions. We're just tired of it, man. And we can't keep going through this every single season. What do you have to look forward to? Nothing but the draft and another losing season. The draft and drafting in the top 5 again. The draft and drafting in the top 5. Losing. That's all we know in Detroit. It comes a time where you have to stand up as a fan and say, I deserve better. We as a fan base deserve better. We deserve a winning product out on the field. Did those guys play hard last year? Yes, they did. Even though they lost a lot of close games, they played hard. And I'll give them their just due on that. But we got to do the homework this year. You brought back Tim Boyle and David Blough, and we're supposed to be okay with this. I ain't okay with it. Everybody else might be drinking the Kool-Aid, but I ain't drinking the Kool-Aid. I'm leaving it in the refrigerator. I'm tired of being drunk off of spiked Kool-Aid. We deserve a better football team in 2022. We deserve impact players to be put on this roster. We just settled for Tim Boyle and David Blough because we wanted to be cheap. Let's just call it what it is. We got to call a spade a spade. We wanted to be cheap in free agency. I'm not saying go out and blow all the money. No. But you couldn't go out and get a Josh Rosen. You couldn't go out and get a Cam Newton. And I know some people may not even want Cam. But Cam will be better than any of these two quarterbacks that we got on our team. We couldn't go get a Jameis Winston for one season. We got to deal with having Tim Boyle and David Blough, man. This is a joke, man. Tell me this is a joke and tell me I'm dreaming. These two guys cannot be back on the roster. I knew that this was going to happen. I knew that this was going to happen. That the Detroit Lions was going to bring back the same two quarterbacks. I just hope that this ain't the case. I hope that they'll at least take a look at another guy. Because those two guys are not it. They cannot be it. We're headed back into 2022 with the same roster with the addition of a tight end from New Orleans and a wide receiver from Jacksonville. We have the same roster. Do you hear me, Detroit? Nothing's changed in Detroit. We got the same roster. But we're supposed to be better in 2022. All 9 or 10 of these picks are supposed to take us to the next level. Like I told you guys, we're not going to be good until we know how to be a unit. That's when the Detroit Lions will start winning. When we learn how to be solid on defense. When we know how to be solid on special teams. When we know how to be solid on offense. That's when we'll start winning. I'm tired, guys. And you got to be tired of it too. We don't want to keep losing every single season. I don't know what this team, how many games they're going to win next year. But we got the same roster. We have the same exact roster, but a few guys. A few guys have gone to another, well, actually, I think one so far, and that's the linebacker. Jalen Reeves-Maybin. But we got the same squad, y'all. And we're supposed to be better, huh? In 2022, we're going to be better with the same team. This is the grit and grind that they've been talking about. The same guys. We'll see. Only time will tell. We'll see. We'll see how they do with the undrafted guys, and we'll see how well they do in the draft. Because until they get star players on each level of the defense and get stars on the offense, this team is not going anywhere. I'm just keeping it raw. I'm just keeping it a hundo. It's time for a change in Detroit. And it starts with us, the people. Peace.